7:15. I'm just laying in the bed here. I could have sworn it was raining, and now it seems to have stopped. And yet there are only a few sprinkles on my tent. I don't know if the tree above me is protecting me from the bulk of the rain, and it will continue to come down, but yeah, it looks like the evening showers have begun. I've also been looking at Guthook and found that there looks like there's only about 4 days worth of Pennsylvania left. Looking at my notes here, let's see, I have a 17-mile day tomorrow, followed by another 17-mile day, followed by a 20-mile day, maybe, and that will take me to a motel where I can hopefully upload the videos that have been backlogged on my phone here. We'll have to see. I mean, it's just a gamble. I might end up, instead of doing the 20, only do 16 to a shelter, and then 4 into the motel that morning. That will give me the entire day potentially to upload, and then I won't have to zero the next day, which would save me money and give me maximum flexibility. And then after that, I've indicated a 20-mile day again, but somewhere around here is going to be a really horrible section of rock, apparently, that is like 6 miles long, and you will be crawling through it at like 1 mile an hour. So yeah, I'm saying 17 miles, and I'm saying 20, but yeah, I'm sure it's raining right now. A lot more noise, but the tent isn't being hit yet. I think the vestibule closed. Anyway, so we'll have to see. So either it's just 4 more days of Pennsylvania, or let's say it's 5 or 6 at the most, depending how long I'm at the motel, which is great, because then I'm done with the second longest state and can load the next map, which I don't know what it is offhand, because I didn't look. But yeah, moving on to another state. That's good news. Anyway, I feel like I'm naked here, although I do have my underwear on. I was checking out my toes after taking a sock off, and my little pinky had a little rubbing to almost be bloody on the top. So if there was some dirt in my sock from walking through muddy dirt lately, and I guess last night I didn't take off my socks, so I didn't really notice. Plus, they're compression socks, these ones, and unfortunately that one developed a hole. So, I do have other socks, the NGG, the ones with the toes built into them, so I can put them on. Probably continue with these tomorrow. I'm not sure, I can't remember which one it was that had the hole, the one that has the wrap around my leg, or the one that didn't. Anyway, here's a look at my legs and feet for your enjoyment. This is the one with the wrap on it right now. You can see it's kind of dirty from walking through the mud a couple days now. So I will probably remove it once I get out of Pennsylvania. It still kind of hurts. Not hurts, but I still feel it there. So maybe it's good that I leave it on. And as for my other foot, as you see on the pinky there, I applied some athletic tape. Hopefully that will stick and apply that friction buffer and not cause a problem by falling off and becoming more of a problem in the sock. Okay, definitely raining now. Definitely getting hit on the fly, and vestibules are closed, and probably in 15-20 minutes I can open that vestibule and get some more circulation in here so I don't have condensation all under the tent. Thankfully I finally rigged it up right so that the No seam is not touching the fly, but doesn't mean that when I take the fly off it doesn't touch. Anyway, talk to you later. Well, it's been fun. I mean, it died down, the rain died down to nothing for a while, and it's just building up again, but man, there were a couple cracks of thunder. Ugh. Don't get thunder in Victoria. And there were a couple good ones that were not that close, but close. Try to see if I can catch one. You hear that? I thought I saw lightning quite a while after I heard the thunder. Still pretty bright out. Coming down hard now. Oops, lightning. Thunder. Okay, I can kind of feel raindrops on my right arm. Kind of wondering where they're coming from. My leg. Must be bouncing out up from the ground, but that should go pretty close. So I'm not sure where that raindrop is coming from. Like it coming through the silicone? Or through the fly? Check back with you later. So I'm finding that the problem is at the bathtub at this end. There's a lot of spray coming underneath the tent fly and coming through the mesh here a bit. Oh, there's lightning. The thunder. There we go. So anyway, the fly can be picked with extra stakes so that they pitch out further away from the bathtub. And I imagine that that would have been perfect here. But how do you know how bad the rain's going to be? I wasn't expecting hard rain, but evidently I've got it. And I did take my shirt, the one I'm not wearing, and hung on a clothesline out there, thinking that even if it did rain, it would just get rinsed and maybe by morning it would be a lot drier. But yeah, I'm getting a fair amount of spray here, more than I would like, but I don't expect it's going to get any harder rain. And I'm on a little bit of a slope. It's getting near 8 o'clock, late time for me. So, not really wet in here. Just I can feel that spray coming through the screen. Anyway, lesson learned. Well, have I learned a lesson or not? Hard to say. But enjoy the thunder. Oh, I've packed up a few things in my pack here. It didn't rain through the night, but there's the drizzle on the fly. I've been out a couple times, shaking it, that type of thing. Got most of the pack away. I still need to get my food bag, have breakfast. My shirt is out there and wet, so I'll have to put that on. Yeah, and I've got to get the tent down, so I've got to looks like the stake is loose. Anyway, I've got to get the fly off, shake it off, and roll it up, and then get the tent put away and try to keep them the dry and the wet separate. It's after 6 now. It's like 6:20. I edited a video this morning. I woke up at 5:30. I think I'm going to Allentown Club, or Allentown Mountain Club Shelter, and it's probably not very big, but I want to get going because I want to beat other people there, and that way I'm in the shelter and can dry stuff out maybe. Well, it's not really wet. Don't know what the weather's going to be like. I can't tell the sky, but if it's like today, should be okay most of the day, and of course rain in the evening. So, better, let's get at her.
Yeah, I had a bunch of water between my ground cloth and my tent.
Oh.
So it was like I was sleeping in a water bed. But it was okay. It was all waterproof.
At this point.
What's that?
At this point.
Yes. Oh my gosh, humidity already.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a cyclonic rainfall type of thing, pattern here.
All right.
Beautiful like that. Blue sky.
Yay!
Well, for the morning.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Pulpit Rock. I came from there. And I'm heading over there. And this is Pennsylvania. Pick your own route. Just join the White Blazes.
What the heck? Yeah. I like the misery point.
Yeah, maybe. That's the Y. Oh, I see a sign there. Oh,
Oh, yes, there
in
is.
memory of Scott Jones. Yeah, well, they might have put that there after.
Yeah. So.
Anyway,
Scott Jones probably isn't in there.
yeah. I've been walking a road since a big pile of rocks. There's a viewpoint there, but I didn't bother recording it. It wasn't any better view than what I saw earlier. Anyway, the road has been going on for definitely 2 or 3 miles now. Some parts were a lot better than others. A little bit rockier. Some of it looked like I don't know, half decent road. It split off every now and then, so I think it went off to parking lots where people were walking in. Past a couple mountain bikers that were going along the road at one point. Bumped into that one hiker, Sweet Tooth. There's another one behind me somewhere, probably, who had has passed me, frankly, and then I would pass her when she's resting. Don't know her name. And there were a couple of younger guys earlier who buzzed through me, or by me, and I just feel like I'm a slow guy, like a wave of hikers passing me by, and I'm falling behind more and more other people, like Letters and Jeopardy and K-Town, and those are probably 2 days ahead of me for all I know. So I don't expect to catch them. And if I go to a motel in 2 nights' time, I'll have to see that. It's like a 20-mile day even to get there. I just don't know if I have the miles in me daily to do that now. I feel more tired. I slept okay last night, but I don't know. Maybe, I was going to say I'm not eating enough, but I did have that hamburger at Five Guys just yesterday. So, maybe if I knew where that caffeine drink was, where I put it, I'd have that last one I have. I just don't have the drive again to really push. I figured by 12 I'll be at that shelter that I had expected to be yesterday. I should tell you how far away it really was. And the one I'm trying to get to will probably be another 8 or 9 miles beyond that one. So I don't know. Just don't know.
Amber, I grabbed that filter out of your backpack because we were going to walk down there.
Oh, cool. No. Enjoy.
Oh, I see there's privy up there.
Hi, Michael.
Well, I'm at the shelter and didn't do much videoing. a big uphill, long, well, for here anyway. And I had intended to go to the shelter I had targeted yesterday, but I didn't realize when I was crossing a highway or a road that I was supposed to go down the road to get to it. So I went back into the woods and walked along the trail. I kept looking for the sign, never saw it, so I missed it. I was going to have my break there and drink water and refill. So I didn't, and going up the hill I realized I'm going to have a water problem. Actually, water source at the top of the hill was another few miles on, and I was very dehydrated, and grew very lethargic and weak, and lost power. Oh, plus the high humidity didn't help, and the sun. But armrest there. Oh, yeah, if you're going to quit, that's the type of thing that's going to make you quit. Anyway, carefully drank my water. I went past a viewpoint. I didn't even take the camera out, take a shot of it or video. I just spoke to the two guys that were taking a break there. They told me how far the next water source was, and off I went. And it was rocky, big rocks to cross. Just miserable. I think I have to check my toenail length. A couple edges I think are digging into adjoining toes, so that didn't help. Misery and being dehydrated. Then when I got to the water source, it's like 100 yards or 200 yards, I think it was, but it was steep downhill, very steep. I get down there, I ended up drinking about 1.5 liters of water and filling up the 2 water bottles. And carried them up the hill, which was very difficult to go up, and put some electrolytes in both of them, which I shouldn't have, because when I got to this shelter or near it, I found that it doesn't have any water here. There's a water source about 1/4 or almost half a mile away. So it's like almost a mile walk round trip. And then the skies on one side were all dark and gray, but the sun was coming from behind me. So it was kind of confusing, but I knew the rain would probably be coming. And ultimately made it to the shelter. I tell you, but there are like 5 people here, section hikers, or weekend hikers. So I've been doing a lot of talking, and with one of the other ThruHikers, with Buddy, went to get the water, and so laid out my fly to dry, and now I got my tent out to dry, and I'll roll it all up again. And I'm about to go into the privy, so let me take care of that business, and then we can continue. Well, as I was saying about my water with electrolytes, I get here, and now how am I going to cook anything that needs water? It's got electrolytes in it. So now I'm going to have to beg one of the other people at the shelter for a cup of water without electrolytes, which I can trade and give them back with electrolytes. But not that they'll want it, but otherwise I have to either go get the water myself. I thought it would rain and then I could catch water from the rain spout, but I really don't think it's going to rain here. And well, I can tell from the sun hard on my back there. Yeah, I think I'll just boil the water. I think they can tell I'm slow and miserable enough that they'll just give me a cup of water, I'm sure. Anyway, tent should be dry now. Oh, I hate when I step on a rock. It's nothing but that here in friggin' Pennsylvania. Friggin' Pennsylvania.
I haven't sweat this much in a long
It's been really fun. So, and then the best part is, people are writing me letters now.
Awesome.
Which, you know, they weren't, but they love getting the letters so much that they have been inspired to write me letters, and it's a universal theme that it's really hard to remember how to write a letter. Like, what do you write about? Like, it seems like it'd be really boring just to tell you about
I've
my day.
written a letter in forever. They're way better than emails. Emails
They're
are so
way better,
stupid.
and which is so interesting. I think there's something really intimate about the pen to paper, or the fact that you took that extra time.
Yeah.
And then everyone says, and there's no emojis. Like, it's so hard to express your emotions now, and it's been awesome.
You just draw them.
Yeah, you just draw them.
No, I can't
Smiley
draw,
faces.
but-
I know. I need to learn how to do the palm face, because that's like my favorite emoji.
Oh yeah, I bet you could. You have enough time.
Yeah, I do have enough time. It's going fast though. It's going away. So nothing super exciting, but that's how I got my name.
Crew, yeah, it's got a crew, yeah. You can invade your territory a little bit, lettuce.
Here, because I don't want to sleep with it.